Well, speculation is rife in Pakistan over the postponement of general elections. This after Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced that elections would be held on the basis of the 2023 digital census. The Council of Common Interest, the body that approves census results, is expected to hold a meet. If the new census data is notified, then the Election Commission of Pakistan would be obligated to do a new delimitation process. This may push the election timeline even further. Pakistan's National Assembly completes its 5-year term on August 12th. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said assemblies would be dissolved before the date and fresh general elections must be conducted within 60 days as per the rules under the Constitution. Asked if holding the elections based on the new census will delay the elections, Shehbaz Sharif said that it was the job of the Election Commission of Pakistan. And according to reports, the Election Commission of Pakistan said it would not be able to hold elections on the basis of the recent census, as it would have to carry out a fresh delimitation process of constituencies based on the new data on the population count.
We have to hold the elections on the basis of the new census. When a census has been conducted, the poll should be held on its basis unless there is an obstacle that cannot be overcome. But I don't see any such hurdle. The ball is in the Election Commission's court to hold elections on time.
And while the seat in the Pakistan National Assembly is allocated to each province and federal territory based on the population as per the previous census, so clearly there is much confusion on when the dates will be finalized for this election. For more on this, our correspondent Anas Malik, Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik is now joining us live from Islamabad. And Anas, so clearly no decision still on election dates, and it seems all is up in the air.
Absolutely, much back and forth there, Bhairavi. There is still no decision or no certainty whether elections will be held within the constitutional time frame or not. It's all up in the air. You rightly mentioned there. What we know for sure with certainty is that the assemblies would not be completing their electoral term. That means the assemblies, the National Assembly that completes its electoral term on the 12th of August midnight, that will be dissolved. It will be dissolved before that. So all in all, that seems to be the only certain thing. But in case if the CCI meeting actually happens and the census are notified, then the elections are definite to be delayed by between 4 to 6 months. It can be delayed even more. The bigger question is whether the CCI would be able to notify and have a consensus on it. We've seen parties such as the MQM and the PMLN pushing for this census to be notified, but the Pakistan People's Party insists that they want the elections to be held on time. So one can say that there is some sort of a dispute, but going forward, what would be the consensus, only time can tell on that.
Right, Anas, thanks very much indeed for joining us with the very latest on that.